now. Listen here. I'll go into town and take Toad home. While I'm there, I'll arrange for someone to come and fetch the cart and mend it. Now you, wait here.
But Ratty, it's going to be dark soon and I don't want to stay out here on my own.
You'll be all right. But just remember, we are right on the edge of the wild wood here. Whatever you do, don't go into it. It's not safe. Now come on, old chap, let's get you home.
Ratty told me to stay here and not go into the wild wood. Then I'll do that. It's raining now, and I'll have no shelter at all soon. And I've got this nasty feeling that I'm being watched. I can hear you, but I'm not listening. I'm not listening to a word. Who's there? Rat isn't coming back for you. Not now. Not in this weather. Much better to make your own way home. Through the woods. But Ratty told me that the woods isn't safe. Through the woods, no. It's not very far. We'll see you safely home. My home? Perhaps that would be best. But I've been told it's not safe. All warm and snug. We'll show you away. We'll show you away. My home? Mr.
very limit before she might explode. With a gentle nudge, I slip out the blush. Away goes Mr. Toad. Possessor knowledge of engines, understand every electrode. Don't need to panic, don't need a mechanic. Leave it to Mr. Toad.
There's been some pretty funny stories going around about Toad.
Oh, yes, so I've heard. Have you seen this?
No, what is it?
Toad, that's what it is. Look at the state of it.
Dear, he had a smash up last week as well, yet he's convinced he's the best driver ever.
I heard he's been in the hospital 3 times as well. And as for the fines he's had to pay, it's simply awful to think of. Killed or ruined. It's got to be one of the 2 things sooner or later.
Listen here, Badger. Mole and I were just saying, oughtn't we head back to the riverbank soon? Shouldn't we do something about Toad? I mean, he is our friend after all.
You're right. The year has turned, the night is shorter, and it's time that we, that is, you, me, and our good friend Mole here, take Toad seriously in hand. The hour has come. What hour? Whose hour, you should rather say. Why, Toad's hour, the hour of Toad. I said I'd take him in hand as soon as winter was over, so today is the day. Let's go, chaps.
Make a start.
Well,
Oh, don't worry, old chap. Safety in numbers and all that.
I'm sure you'll have no further trouble, Mole. Any friend of mine walks where he likes in the country, or I'll know the reason why. Are you ready, Ratty?
Coming. You Mole?
I think so. Come on, then. Forward, Tristan. Forward, Hobby Toad.
We'll convert him. He'll be the most converted Toad there ever was before we're done with him.
Walk this way.
I say, you fellas, you're just in time to come with me for a jolly. To come for a jolly ride.
My friends, I think Toad's lesson should begin, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Most definitely.
I say, you fellas, why are you staring at me like that?
Very well. Didn't say we didn't warn you. First of all, take up those ridiculous goggles.
What? Sean, what's the meaning of this gross outrage? I demand an instant explanation.
Take them off him, you two.
Oh, you fellows, oh no!
Toad, you've disregarded all the warnings we've given you. You've gone squandering the money your father left you, and you're getting us animals a bad name in the district. By your furious driving, your smashes, and your growls to the police.
Badger, really,
Toad! I said be quiet.
Yes, Badger.
I am going to make one more effort to bring you to reason. You're going to come inside with me now and hear some facts about yourself, and we will see if you come out of the same Toad that went in. Come along.
Badger,
Toad! I said come along.
Yes, Badger.
How long are they going to be? Do you think we ought to wait?
Oh, definitely. Badger will soon realise he won't be able to reform Toad just by lecturing at him.
Well, what do you think we should do whilst we wait?
Oh, I have an idea. Well, listen here. I've been working on a song recently with the ducks, and, well, I don't suppose you'd like to hear it, would you?
Oh, Ratty, I'd love to.
Splendid. I call it Duck's Ditty. Come on.
All along the back water through the rushy swell, ducks are dappling, ducktails all. Ducktails, tricktails, junkies, quiver, down there's a rat side pretty in the river. Everyone for what he likes, we like to be. Heads down, tails up, dappling free. High in the blue above, swish for the pole. We ain't got a dappling, ducktails all. Everyone for what he likes, we like to be. Heads down, tails up, dappling free. High in the blue above, swish for the pole. We ain't got a dappling, ducktails all.
Oh, Ratty, that was brilliant.
Why, thank you. Oh, I say, here they are.
Oh dear, Toadie doesn't look too hot.
My friends, I am pleased to inform you that Toad has seen the error of his ways. He is truly sorry for his misguided conduct in the past, and he has undertaken to give up motor cars entirely back to them. I have been solemn promise to that effect.
Well, that is good news. Well done, Toadie.
There is only one thing more to be done. Toad, I want you to solemnly repeat before your friends what you fully admitted to me inside just now. First, you are sorry for what you have done, and you see the folly of it all.
No, I'm not sorry. It wasn't a folly at all. It was simply glorious.
What? You backsliding animal, did you just tell me nothing?
Oh, yes, in there. I would have said anything in there. Oh, Badger, you're so eloquent and so moving. You put all your points so frightfully well. You could have done anything with me in there, but now that I'm out here, I find I'm not a bit sorry at all. So it's not earthly good saying I am now, is it?
Then you don't promise to never touch a motor car again?
On the contrary, I faithfully promise that the very next motor car I see, off I go in it.
Told you so, didn't I?
Very well. Toad, since you won't yield to persuasion, we'll try what force can do. You often ask us three to come and stay with you, Toad, in this handsome house of yours. Well, now we're going to.
What do you mean?
Once we've converted you to a proper point of view, we will quit, but not before. Take him inside and lock him in his bedroom.
Oh, you fellow!
Get him inside the bedroom.
Don't go home now!
It's going to be a tedious business. I have never seen Toad so determined, but we will see it out. We will take it in turns to guard him until the poison has worked throughout out of his system.
Now, if you think you can come in here and speak to me like this, Badger, whoa, put me down, boo!
I'll give you poop poop.
So good of you to inquire, Ratty, but first, tell me how you are yourself and the excellent Mole.
Well, we're all right. Mole's just gone out for a run around with Badger. He won't be back until lunch.
I'm a nuisance, I know.
Yes, you are, but you know I'd take any trouble on earth for you if only you'd be a sensible animal.
If I knew that, Ratty, then I would ask you last time, probably, to go down to the village and fetch a doctor. Even now, maybe too late.
And what do you need a doctor for?
Surely you've noticed. But no, noticing things is only a trouble. Tomorrow you may be saying to yourself, oh, if only I'd noticed, if only I'd done something. But never mind, forget that I asked.
Well, of course I'll fetch you a doctor if you really think you're bad enough, but surely you can't need one of those yet. Let's talk about something else.
And while you're down at the village, would you mind at the same time asking my lord to step this way? As I fear a doctor may be able to do little in this case.
Oh dear, he must be really bad. Oh dear, Toad, you just wait there and I'll go down to the village. I'll fetch you a doctor and I'll fetch you a doctor. Just wait there.
Oh, smart piece of work that. Brain against brute force and Brain came out on top, as is ought to. Mind, it won't Ratty catch you when Badger gets back. A worthy fellow with many good qualities, but very little intelligent. I must take him in hand some day and see if I can make something of him. Now, let me see. Behave while I'm gone. Mr. Toad, a famous name these days. Toad, Toad, Mr. Toad has got a brand new craze. Some may shriek ill as wrongly, but them I will amaze. Toad, Toad, Mr. Toad, my navy lights will blaze. Well, I'm off to find a motor car. See you in the second half.
be us.
Your worshipfulness.
Now you stay here, Toad. No nonsense.
Spot me up over there and give the evidence.
Come in, Your Honourable.
Well now, I understand that you were the arresting officers in this instance?
That is correct.
And you spotted the accused driving without any care at all and exceeding the speed limit by over 50 miles per hour?
By over 50 miles per hour. Your worthiness.
I object, this is all nonsense.
Quiet! The prisoner will not lead the witness.
Silence.
Thank you, clerk. You may continue, officers.
We then apprehend the prisoner and charge him with exceeding the speed limit.
And driving recklessly.
And what did he say?
That
You'll
just
address
wish
it.
to repeat.
Toad, what did you say?
Well, I just said, how smart you're looking in your dark blue policeman's uniform.
Oh no, you did not. That creature called us
Well,
fatty chops.
what did he say?
What did you say?
Fatty chops!
I've never heard you.
That's what the prisoner called us.
Look, I haven't been asked at the time of the day with these charming policemen, and I was simply describing what I'd eaten for lunch, fatty chops and 2 veg.
We then inquired, Your Reverence, where the prisoner had obtained such a bright, shining, splendid motor car, and indeed he was the owner of the said vehicle.
Whereupon he said it wasn't exactly his. No, not exactly. He just sort of got behind.
We therefore assumed the motor car to be stolen. Your glorious.
Yes, indeed. This seems to be a simple case. Now, Toad, you borrowed the motor car, you say. Whose permission did you obtain?
Well, it wasn't quite like that. I was having a spot of lunch to eat at the Red Lion after an extremely long walk from Toad Hall, where Badger, Rat and Mole were guarding, staying with me. And as I was through some extremely fatty chops, I heard outside one of my favourite sounds. So I slipped out of the inn and had a look in the yard. There cannot be any harm in looking, I said to myself. Then I began to think, I wonder if it's the sort of car that starts easily. Then, before I knew where I was turning the handle and the engine was purring and I was in the driver's seat. And away down the earth, go on, first right, second left, well down the highway. And look out, this is Toad! Toad's terror, Toad the traffic letter, Lord of Lone Trail!
Get back to the dock!
I think we've heard quite enough, don't you?
Quite enough, Your Honour.
Put him away! Guilty! Guilty! Lock him up! Prison! Bye-bye, Toad! Sentence him!
Silence!
Mr. Clerk, the prisoner is quite obviously guilty of all 3 offences. Will you tell us, please, what is the stiffest penalty we can impose, without, of course, giving the benefit of the doubt, because there isn't any?
Well, Your Honour, some would say that stealing the motor car was the worst offence, and so it is. But cheating the police carries the severest penalty, and so it ought to.